In today's video, the bantamweight title fight featuring Aljamain Sterling and Sean O'Malley stands as a prime illustration of the consequences that can arise from underestimating one's adversary. The American was not taken seriously and was considered only as the next step, but Sean proved to everyone that everyone will have to reckon with him.
Sterling, stay up, you idiot!
Turned up, but he was still moving.
He was.
I mean, look, it's a great stoppage, but you want to give the champion a chance to recover.
I feel like I'm living in a fucking dream. I'm waiting to wake up.
And that's what Sean O'Malley said he was going to do. He said he was going to find the chin when he overextends, and he found it, and he was able to knock him out. God damn.
He knew, right? It was like he knew all along that this was going to happen. And that's how you know that the mental aspect, the fight IQ, the calmness of his mind is on a different level with this man.
Now, Aljamain Sterling, who had not lost for 6 years before meeting with Sugar, was convinced of this. At first, Sterling was reluctant to fight in August and complained that the UFC didn't let him rest between fights. He was also very annoyed that O'Malley was considered the darling of the promotion and received certain benefits due to his status. Nevertheless, in the eyes of observers and the fans, the favorite of this meeting was Aljamain Sterling. As you remember, Sterling announced that this bout would mark his final appearance in the bantamweight division. He intended to shift to the featherweight category, aiming to challenge Alex Volkanovski for the title in case of victory. Regrettably, all these aspirations came crashing down in an instant. So let's start in order. It seemed to everyone that the struggle of the Jamaican, which even the Olympic champion Cejudo could not resist, would become an insurmountable obstacle for O'Malley. But Sugar surprised again, and this time with fighting intelligence. Sterling started the fight with active pressure and used kicks to the body and legs, not allowing the opponent to find the distance. O'Malley worked more as number 2 and focused on not missing a takedown. On technical actions, he lost the first round, but won a moral victory over Sterling, and in the second round, feeling self-confident, Sean was already moving forward more actively, but everyone knew that if Sterling managed to secure a takedown, he would pose a significant challenge for Sean. However, the former champion made a significant mistake. I didn't want to have a dull fight. It was possible to maintain a long distance and utilize more low kicks, but I didn't want to receive criticism for that later. I tried to make an exciting fight, but I made a mistake, the ex-champion said after the match. In the second round, he placed too much faith in his own invulnerability. Aljamain completely ignored caution as he lunged forward, Sugar taking advantage of this and knocking him down with a precise straight punch. Subsequently, there were hammering blows from which Sterling attempted to break free, but all his efforts were in vain. The referee denied the champion a chance to recover, ultimately halting the fight. Thus, in the bantamweight division of the UFC, a new champion.
When you are trying to get to somebody who is longer than you and who's using lateral movement, you need to walk across distance or not overextend cross distance. When I punch across distance, I'm exposing myself. But if I walk across distance with a high Muay Thai guard, I can hide behind my guard and be able to be safe. Aljamain Sterling punched across that distance while Sean O'Malley was backing up. And then that's when he landed that right hand and put Funkmaster out.
His coach said, Tim Walsh told Joe Rogan, worst training camp they've ever had in his entire career. He said for the last 5 weeks, Sean O'Malley didn't wrestle, guys. He did no wrestling. He defended takedowns expertly. So what do they do now if they can't take him down? So many people believed that it would be the wrestler that would ground O'Malley, that would make the fight so dirty that he wouldn't be able to stay in those fights. He proved tonight he can defend takedowns from a guy that took down an Olympic gold medalist.
Everything all at once. I feel like Khabib is the best read on fights and fighters. His IQ when it comes to fighters. When he was in the hall getting inducted, they asked him how good was O'Malley. Like, we was in there, it was me, DC Ali was backstage, and Khabib was like, Sean O'Malley is that guy. And if Khabib said that, I was like, yeah.
What up, Snapchat? Look what I found. Woo!
You are the man. You're the man.
You are the man. You're the man.
Let's take those fuckers out.
Devil wears Prada. Okay, it's the boot.
Now, O'Malley has set his sights on Marlon Vera, and given the UFC's loyalty to Sugar, that could very well get him this fight. But what about Merab Dvalishvili? Everyone understands that O'Malley's next opponent should be him. The Georgian could have contended for the championship for a long time, but chose not to face his friend Sterling in the octagon. Now he has an amazing opportunity to seek revenge and regain the belt. However, there are serious doubts about whether the Georgian will be the new champion's inaugural opponent. But if the UFC bosses really decide to give Merab a chance, then O'Malley will once again have to assume the status of an underdog. There is no doubt that Merab poses a significant threat. He possesses incredible physical strength and stamina, making him capable of overpowering anyone. At the same time, if Sean holds back Georgian's pressure, he could expect a long reign. For example, Henry Cejudo was confident that he should be O'Malley's next opponent. Congratulations, pussy. How can you say you are the best in the world when you're not even the best in our city? Dana White can't give him Cheeto, because he sucks, and if you give him Merab, he's only gonna wrestle. Let's run it in Phoenix. O'Malley replied to Cejudo, if you want me to teach you a little takedown defense for MMA, let me know. Come down to Peoria.
Yeah, I also wouldn't mind knocking out Gervonta Davis, and I know people are gonna go, oh, you want to be Conor. I'm telling you, that fight is gonna happen.
Umar Nurmagomedov reacted to the victory of Sean O'Malley. Wow, I like it, a new history of our division. UFC bantamweight fighter Umar Nurmagomedov wrote on social networks. But who would you like to see O'Malley's next opponent? Write your thoughts in the comments.